morning, or whatever time of day it is. Welcome to here. I feel like Mr. Rogers a little bit. Let's take a moment to just get settled. Feel your body sitting on your mat. Notice the parts of your body that are in contact with the mat. And do a little check-in. So even though we're not in a group class, do a check-in with yourself. How are you doing? You know, when I ask that in class, I like to get more than fine or okay. How do you feel? What do you feel? Where's your energy level right now? Is your mind going through a lot of thoughts right now? Or do you feel a little bit of calm? Sometimes teachers suggest to set an intention for the day, and a lot of times I don't really understand what that means. But perhaps maybe your intention for this time with us together, time with me together, is just maybe focusing on your breath, something as simple as that, or noticing your feet, taking a body part, specific body part, and letting that be your focus. Whatever pose that we're doing, whatever movement we're doing, maybe bring your awareness to your feet or your hands. And with that, let's go ahead and start your torso rotation. Sit in an easy seated position. Your knees are wide. Maybe you have to sit on a block or a blanket or a little pillow to get your hips a little bit higher. Let's start your torso rotations. Pick a direction, any direction. And bring your awareness down to the base of your seat. As you rotate, notice the weight shifting from one leg to the other. And start to bring this rotation into your waist, drawing your belly in circles. This may be a new or challenging movement for you, and that's fine. So it's less about rotating the whole trunk, although that's still going to rotate, and more about focusing on the muscles that it takes to simply rotate your belly. Now bring that up into your rib cage. Perhaps you can just move your rib cage around. Other things will move too, but maybe you feel the focus in your rib cage. Maybe this is a challenging movement as well. That's fine. You're trying to get just this sort of like churning movement in your belly and your chest, and thereby your spine. Let's come back to center. Bring your other leg in front. Let's go in the opposite direction. Big circles. You're starting down at the base, noticing movement in your legs. Just sort of a rocking. And let's bring this into your waist. So you're no longer using your entire torso like one big stick, but instead you're moving your belly. You're massaging your internal organs. Because that is what you're doing. You're helping to massage and tone the smooth muscles of your internal organs. Bring this into your rib cage now. This is a different kind of movement. Might feel strange. Might feel a little bit uncoordinated, and that's fine. Whatever movement, any movement is good movement. Let's come back to center. Grab onto your shins, rock over your sit bones. Inhale your belly forward, exhale, draw it into your spine. Inhale forward, exhale back. You're focusing on the rocking of your pelvis. And see if you can get some flexion in your spine when you do this. So we've done cat-cows before. Most of everybody's done cat-cow. When you're inhaling, pressing your belly button forward, exhaling, drawing it back. So it's not that you're rocking your whole body forward and backward. You can see the distinction. If your whole body is rocking forward and backward, you're getting no movement in your spine. So instead, you're focusing on your belly. Bring your hands to your knees. Inhale your chest forward, exhale it back. Inhale forward, exhale it back. So this is working on opening your chest and drawing your shoulder blades together and back. Stretching your front body, strengthening your upper back body. On your next inhale, lift your chin to the ceiling. Lengthen your throat. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, chin to chest. Once more, lift your chin. And chin to chest. Bring your hands underneath your thighs, palms down. Keep drawing your chin into your chest and lower your forehead towards your shins. If this is first thing in the morning, you might feel a really tight spinal cord. Once you hit that uncomfortable spot with this with this stretch, take a deep inhale and exhale into it. Keep inhaling and exhaling. Slowly drawing yourself down, curling into your spine. Let's take one more deep breath. And unwind, unroll. Sit nice and tall. Left arm out to the left. Right hand to your heart. Inhale, draw your left arm back. Exhale, draw your right arm back. Inhale left, exhale right. Your rotation starts from your waist. So if you were to not use your arms, so you have no momentum in your arms, it's all in your waist. Using the weight of your arms helps to open up your chest a little bit more. So it's not about flailing your arms or flapping your arms. You're using your back body muscles, the back of your ribs, your back shoulder blade, your rhomboid muscles, to help draw that side back. We'll come back to center. Let's sit for a few breaths. Focus on breathing through your nose. And take long, deep breaths. On your inhale, try to have 3 to 4 beats on your inhale. This is your count, 3 to 4 beats. And on your exhale, 3 to 4 beats to completely empty your lungs. Once you get to the bottom, a nice soft end to your exhale, slowly move into your inhale again. And if it helps, maybe think about breathing in a circle where there are no edges. Soften the space between the inhale and the drop to the exhale. And then from the exhale, sliding smoothly into the inhale. Make it seamless. Make your way to hands and knees. Straighten out your left leg behind you. Let's do some thread the needle. Toes are curled under. Shift your weight to your left hand. Inhale, sweep your right arm overhead. Watch it go up. Exhale, bring it through. Look over your left shoulder. Inhale, sweep up, lengthen up. Exhale through. Inhale up, open your chest. Exhale through. Inhale up. Draw your right rib cage back. Exhale through. And one more time. Inhale, open up. And exhale through. Come all the way down to your right shoulder. Find a comfortable spot for your head. Kind of lolls around. Slide your left arm above you on the floor. Left arm is straight. Press your left palm into the floor. Press the ball of your left foot into the floor. Breathe. Relax your face. Bring your left hand back in. Press into your left palm. Bring yourself back up. Hands and knees. Straighten out your right leg. Right toes are curled under. Lengthen your body. Shift your weight to your right hand. Inhale, sweep your left arm overhead. Exhale, bring it through. Look over your right shoulder. Complete the rotation. Inhale, sweep your left arm up. Exhale, bring it through. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, reach through. Inhale, up. Exhale, through. And once more, inhale up. And exhale through. Come all the way down to your left shoulder. Again, comfortable spot for your head, maybe around your temple. Slide your right arm above you on the floor. Press your palm into the floor. Your right arm is above your right ear. Relax your face. Relax your jaw and your neck. You don't need to hold yourself here with your face muscles or your neck. You're holding yourself here with your right hand and your right foot. Take one more deep breath. Bring your right hand in. Press yourself back up, hands and knees. Curl your toes under. Come into down dog. Draw your hips back. Make sure that your shoulders are back here away from your wrists. You're not stacked. Your shoulders are not on top of your wrists. They pull back. Pull your hips back like you're trying to put your butt on the wall behind you. Lengthen your neck. Lengthen your waist. Go ahead and inhale, lift your left leg up behind you. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. Right knee, to the floor. Inhale, reach your arms forward and up. Reach up through your arms alongside your ears. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale to plank. Press your heels away. Exhale, come down to your knees. Your toes are curled under. Hands to your low back. Inhale to camel. Inhale, lift your chest. Lift your chin. Exhale, hands to the mat. And come back into down dog. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale it to the top. Left knee down. Inhale, bring your arms forward, up, back. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees to the floor. Touch them down lightly. Toes stay curled under. Hands to your low back. Inhale to camel. Lift your chest. Press your hips forward. Exhale, hands come back down. Inhale to down dog. Exhale. Let's do that again. Inhale, lift your left leg. Press into the floor with your hands. Exhale, step to the top. Get your foot up there, right knee down. Inhale, arms forward, up, reach back, lengthen up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale to plank. Exhale to your knees. Toes stay curled under. Camel pose. Inhale. Ustrasana. Exhale, hands to the mat. Press your hips back. Inhale to down dog. Exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale it to the top, left knee down. Inhale, reach your arms forward, up, back. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale to plank. Exhale to your knees. Inhale to camel. Exhale, hands and knees. Inhale to down dog. And exhale. We'll hang out here for a few more breaths. Inhale, lift your left leg up behind you. Exhale it to the top, right knee down. Bring your shoulders over your hips. Right wrist to the outside of your left knee. Left arm wraps around your back. Maybe you can find your right hip with the back of your left hand. Lengthen up. Now, if your hips can give you a little bit more, maybe you draw your hips toward the top of the mat, sinking into that space between your left heel and your right knee. Keep your shoulders over your hips while they're rotated. So keep the crown of your head over your tailbone. How about that? On your inhales, lengthen up out through the crown of your head. On your exhales, draw your left rib cage back. Maybe you can peek back and see your right heel behind you. Don't be afraid to use that leverage of your right hand against your left knee. Look forward, hands to the mat. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees to the mat. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale to down dog. Exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg. Lift it high. Keep it straight as you lift. Use your glutes. Exhale, right foot to the top. Left knee down. Bring your shoulders over your hips. Left wrist to the outside. Right arm wraps around. Back of the hand presses into your left hip. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, rotate. Again, maybe you can sink your hips, drawing them toward the top of the mat. Long, deep breaths. Look forward, hands to the mat. Inhale to plank. Exhale to your knees. Keep your toes curled under. Inhale to camel pose. Exhale, hands to the mat. And inhale to plank. Down dog. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Step to the top of the mat. Inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. Press into your feet. Arms lengthen out. Torso lengthens out. Inhale up. And exhale. Hands come to heart center. Let's practice tree pose. Shift your weight to your left leg. Find a focal point that doesn't move and something that doesn't breathe. Shift your weight to your left foot. Right knee opens out. Sole of the foot to your ankle, your calf, or your upper thigh. If your foot's against your upper thigh, don't be afraid to try this. This is not more advanced. This means that your ankle and your hip can do it. Press your foot into your thigh presses back into your foot. They're pressing together. just like you're pressing your hands together. An isometric pressure, pressing but nothing's going anywhere. Relax the tops of your shoulders. Breathe. See how much length you can get up out of your left leg, out through your torso, out through the crown of your head. Keep your face relaxed. Bring your arms alongside your ears. Try to keep your palms together. Hook your thumbs if that helps. Reach your fingertips up towards the ceiling. Tops of the shoulders relax. Long, deep breaths, or use your Ujjayi breath if you've got that. Slight constriction of your glottis muscle, back of your throat. Look up to the ceiling, first with your eyes, then with your chin. Maybe you can find your hands. Lengthen your arms out to the side. Fingertip and thumb tip meet. Reach your arms out. For me, I cannot see my hands in my peripheral vision. Maybe you have better peripheral vision, but try to get them out of your peripheral vision. Bring your palms back together. Lengthen up. Lower your eyes, lower your chin. Lower your hands, relax the tops of your shoulders. And place your right foot to the floor. Shift your weight to your right leg. Maybe shake out the left if you need to. That was a lot. That was about a minute and a half or so. Left knee opens out. Again, sole of the foot to your ankle, your calf, or your upper thigh. It's honestly harder for me to have my foot against my ankle because with this, I'm pressing together my foot and my thigh. It's creating this center line of balance. Press your palms together. Don't be afraid of your ankle moving. My foot just lifted. That's okay. It's my brain trying to figure out how to use my stabilizing muscles. Palms together, hook your thumbs. Slide your arms alongside your ears. Lengthen up. Keep your shoulders down away from your ears. So you're not reaching up and pinching your ears. Pinching with maybe like your biceps or whatever's right next to your ears. Look up to the ceiling. First with your eyes, then your chin. Find something to connect to with your eyes or else your balance will just slip around. You need to connect to something, kind of crack or a spot on the wall or the ceiling. Open your arms out to the side. Lift your chest to the ceiling. Your intention is up. Breathe. Bring your palms together overhead. Lower your chin. Lower your hands. Left foot to the floor. Nice, all right, shake out that leg. All right, so let's do a little bit of breath of joy. Sometimes I usually do this in the beginning of class, but I kind of want to do it right now. So, feet are a comfortable distance apart. We're going to go slowly together, and then you can go at your own pace. So, this is going to start with sniffing. Sniff, cross your arms. Sniff, open your arms. Sniff, lift your arms. And then exhale, chest to your legs like you're jumping off of a ski slope. Inhale, sniff. Alternate your arms. Really drop. Once more. Stand tall. Notice how you feel. This is a very energetic breath with that big Exhale, that really gets out a lot of carbon dioxide. It changes the ratio of oxygen and carbon dioxide during this breath. So it gives you a little bit more of a boost. Now, keeping your knees soft, fold forward, allow your hands to rest in the bends of your elbows, allow your head to hang, and rest into your heels. Take a long, deep breath. Perhaps your legs are ready to lengthen and straighten, lengthening the backs of your knees. Keep breathing through your nose. This will also help in case you are getting a little bit congested. Breathing through your nose helps with that. And soften your knees, start to round up. Stand for a few breaths. Just again, notice how you feel. Notice what you feel. A little bit of more of a balance exercise. All right, bring your feet together. Base of your big toes touching. Bend your knees. Grab onto your right big toe with the first two fingers of your right hand. Left hand to your left hip. Shift your weight to your left leg. Start to stand up. Your right arm comes to the inside of your right knee. Find a focal point. Once again, a drishti. Bring your shoulders over your hips. Stand as tall as you can. Press your left foot into the floor, nice and long left leg. Press your right thigh into your right arm. See if you can get your right knee to point up to the ceiling, the sole of your right foot to point down. You can stay just like this, or perhaps you can start to press your right heel forward, lengthening out. See how far you can go. That's up to you and your hamstrings. Belly button draws into your spine to help keep length and strength. Keep breathing through your nose. Bring your right heel in. Bend your left knee, put that right foot back where you found it. Place it down, nice, using all sorts of strength. Shift. Right hand to your right hip, grab onto your left big toe. Shift your weight to your right foot. Stand up, arm to the inside of your leg, shoulders over your hips. Press that thigh into your left arm. Right now the camera is my focal point, so I hope this isn't creepy that I'm staring straight at you. Press your left heel away. Bend your right knee. Place that left foot down to the floor. And stand nice and tall. Nice. Let's do a little bit of hamstring stretch again. Step to the top of the mat. Step your right foot back. About 3 feet. We're coming into triangle. That back foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Left arm reaches forward. Bring this left hip in. Pop that right hip out. Let's come into triangle pose. Left hand down to your left shin. Right arm reaches up. Open up. Press equally into both feet. Quadriceps. Engage them. Notice the difference between engaging your left leg and your right. It's different. Lengthen the crown of your head away from your tailbone. Nice long spine. If your spine is rounded, if your back is rounded, that's not the pose. Lengthen it. Lengthen out. See if you can have nothing holding you up. Just lengthen your torso. Use those back body muscles and these side muscles. Press into your feet. Bring yourself up. Use the arm to step to the top. Left foot steps back, about 3 feet. Left foot parallel to the back. Right arm reaches forward. Pop that left hip back. Come into triangle on this side. Press into both feet equally. Engage your quadriceps. Breathe. Use your core strength to keep your torso lengthened. Try not to have any weight resting on your right hand. The back of the hand just presses to the inside of your calf. Bring your torso up. Left arm, swing, step to the top. Hands to heart center. Let's move through classical sun. Inhale, arms forward, hips forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, left leg back, knee to the ground. Inhale, arms out and overhead. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, plank. Exhale to knees, chest and chin. We haven't done that yet today. Inhale, slide to cobra. We're going to hang out here. Elbows stay hugged into your ribs. The inside of your arms, press them into the side of your rib cage. Press into your palms. Use equal effort in your hands, your arms, and your back body. Curl your toes under. Press back into down dog. Pull your hips back. Inhale, lift your left leg up behind you. Exhale, step it to the top. Right knee down. Inhale, your arms out and overhead. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, step forward, half lift. Lift your chest and chin. Exhale, fold forward. Soften your knees, arms come forward, up and back. And exhale, hands come to heart center. Once more, inhale, arms and hips forward, reach up and back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, right leg back, knee to the ground. Inhale, arms out and overhead. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, plank. Exhale to knees, chest, and chin. Slide to cobra. Inhale, hold it here, breathe. Lengthen up through your neck, through the back of your skull. Get your shoulders down away from your ears. Curl your toes under, press back to down dog. Use your upper body strength. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale it to the top, left knee down. Inhale, arms out and overhead. Reach up, lengthen. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, step forward, half lift. Exhale, fold forward. Soften your knees, arms forward, hips forward, and hands come to heart center. Nice. All right. Let's come down to the floor. Come onto your back. Let's do a little bit of a twist. Arms out to the side like a T. Bring your knees into your chest. Take an inhale. Exhale, legs to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. And exhale, left. Bring your legs to the center. Bring your arms next to your torso. Draw circles on the ceiling with your knees, big circles. Go in the opposite direction. See if you can make your circles wider than your hips. I see a lot of people making really tiny circles. Let's make big circles. Challenge your core muscles and work your back body. And feet to the floor. Let's prepare for Shavasana. Feet are wider than your mat. Arms are a foot or more away from your body. Palms up. If you feel any tension in your low back, your pelvis, your sacrum, because of this, because of lying flat, then bring a bolster or a rolled up blanket underneath your thighs and relax, or if you don't have any of that right now, bend your knees, allow your knees to rest into one another. If you have something to put over your eyes, go ahead and do that. Take a deep inhale. Sigh. Deep inhale. Sigh. One more deep inhale. Sigh. Find an effortless breath. Allow your body weight to sink. Allow the floor to support you. I'm going to read a verse from the Radiance Sutras. This is verse number 32. I opened it up just yesterday and it was perfect. Strong or soft, wild or serene, wherever breath flows, there is song. Hear its whisper touching behind the face, singing in the throat, dancing spirals in the sanctuary of your heart. In this practice of listening, a moment may come when you just want to lie down. This is a doorway. Surrender. Fall into the wide open embrace of life. You are the instrument breath is playing. All the meditations you have ever loved are vibrating in this luxurious hum, continuing even in sleep and dreams. This is your school, just you and infinity. The texture of the self is untamed freedom. Deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Reach your arms above you on the floor, get a big stretch. And when you're ready, roll to one side. Allow your head to rest on your arm. After a couple of breaths, bring yourself back up to an easy seated position. Allow your eyelids to stay gently lowered, your face is relaxed, tops of the shoulders relaxed. Take a deep inhale. Blow it out. Deep inhale. Blow it out. One more inhale. Blow it out. Find your natural breath. Sit a little bit taller. Lift the sides of your mouth. Think a positive thought about yourself. Think a positive thought about someone you love. And release a positive thought out to the universe. May all beings in the universe be happy and free, and may our actions and our thoughts contribute to their happiness and their freedom. Namaste. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you had a great Easter weekend, and I will see you next time. Bye, everyone.